Max Allegri reported to replace Pirlo as the Juventus manager. Meanwhile, Inzaghi leaves Lazio. He's set to replace Conte as Inter manager. Zinedine Zidane resigns as Real Madrid manager. Conte and Raul are favourites for that job. Meanwhile, talk about left field, Mauricio Pochettino linked with Spurs return, or maybe the Real Madrid job. Well, Phil Kitramidis is here from Spain and his beautiful beard. We'll be talking Zidane in a moment. Jules joins us as well. But Gab, I want to start with you and talk about Allegri to return to Juventus. A report saying this is pretty much done.
Yeah, a lot of the guys who follow Juve closely saying it's pretty much a done deal. I wasn't able to verify it myself. It almost kind of makes you wonder about the reasons why he left 2 years ago and what's changed in those 2 years. Most of all, it feels like, okay, we were going to go in a new direction. Nah, didn't work out. Didn't work out with Sarri, didn't work out with Pirlo. Now let's go back to what we were before.
What's interesting, Jules, is that there must have been plenty of other suitors for him, yet he's made this decision to return to the club where obviously he had so much success.
Yeah, it's very interesting. We know that Fabio Paratici, the current sporting director, the one from this season, has left as well. So you suspect someone new will come. Probably not Beppe Marotta, who's worked before with Allegri, but certainly there will be a new team there. But he knows this club so well, and maybe he felt that was the right thing to do, going back to try to get more success at Juve, especially in Europe. But he must be ready for this rebuilding job that, certainly in certain position, that he will have to do as well, and that's a big job too. So I'm a bit surprised that he's gone back. Those second times round are not always successful, and they're always quite risky to take. So Allegri must feel that he's got everything to succeed again.
What happened to Zidane, Gab? I thought he was going to come in.
Didn't I tell you? Were you not listening yesterday?
What?
I told you it was extremely unlikely that Zinedine Zidane was gonna go back to Juve. I mean, it's been 20 years since he left. I think the interesting thing about Allegri was that he sat out, he waited on jobs, he waited on Paris Saint-Germain, he waited on jobs in England. He's been linked to Spurs and Arsenal. He was hoping for the United job. I wonder if in the end he just kind of got tired of waiting, because 1 year sabbatical is fine. That's what Pep did. 2 years, you're kind of pushing it. After that, people kind of forget who you are. And so, why not go back? But Jules is right. It's going to be a very, very different challenge now from what he had before. He's going to have to negotiate, navigate Cristiano's last year. Obviously, they brought in a whole raft of new players. He's going to have to navigate the exits of Chiellini, probably Bonucci as well, either this year or next year. And most of all, he's going to have to do it with a much, much tighter budget. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see whether we see the football he served up before, whether we see something different. I think he is a very versatile manager. We just haven't seen that other side of him, certainly in his 4 years at Juve. But in some ways, it's a bit deflating to those at Juve who I think did want to go in a different direction.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.